The wait might finally be over for fans holding their breath on one of the biggest pitching comebacks of the season. Inside sources are now revealing groundbreaking updates about the timeline and health status that could send shockwaves through the league. This isn't just any injury news, it's a potential game changer that could shift the balance of power and reignite championship hopes. With tension mounting and expectations sky high, every detail matters, and we've got the inside scoop on what this means for the team's rotation and their playoff push. Stay tuned, because this update could rewrite the narrative and change everything you thought you knew about the road ahead. The Los Angeles Dodgers are navigating a season filled with ups and downs, especially when it comes to their pitching staff and overall roster health. One of the most intriguing storylines this year has been the development around Shohei Ohtani and how the team is handling his recovery from Tommy John surgery. At the same time, the Dodgers have been busy with roster moves that reflect their ongoing efforts to stay competitive despite an injury-plagued season. Let's start with the big picture around Ohtani. The excitement about Shohei's return to the mound has been building all year. After undergoing Tommy John surgery, which is always a tough and lengthy road for any pitcher, the Dodgers have taken a very cautious approach. It's clear they don't want to rush him back and risk any setbacks. As of now, Shohei has resumed bullpen sessions, which is a positive sign. It means he's getting his arm strength and mechanics back under controlled conditions. But the Dodgers have made it clear he won't be pitching in major league games until after the All-Star break, with early August looking like the most realistic timeline. This cautious timeline speaks volumes about the team's commitment to his long-term health. Tommy John's surgery recovery can be unpredictable. We've seen some pitchers come back stronger than ever, while others have struggled to regain their previous form. For Shohei, who not only pitches but is also an elite hitter, maintaining his health is paramount. The Dodgers understand that his value isn't just on the mound but also in the batter's box, and they're willing to sacrifice short-term pitching needs for the bigger picture. What makes Shohei's story even more fascinating is how he's excelling offensively even without pitching. Right now, he's leading the entire major leagues with 22 home runs. That's no small feat, especially considering he's balancing rehab and limited playtime. His presence in the lineup continues to be a huge boost for the Dodgers, giving them that much-needed pop in the middle of the order. Fans and analysts alike have been watching closely, impressed by how he's maintained his offensive dominance despite the physical challenges of recovery. Speaking of challenges, the Dodgers have faced their fair share of injuries this season, especially in their pitching staff. The recent news about Luis Garcia going on the injured list with a right adductor strain adds to a long list of pitchers who have struggled to stay healthy. In fact, Garcia is the 15th pitcher the Dodgers have placed on the injured list this year. That's a staggering number and highlights just how difficult it's been for the Dodgers to keep a consistent rotation and bullpen. Injuries are part of baseball, but this many setbacks can really test the team's depth and flexibility. To manage this, the Dodgers have been active in making roster adjustments. One notable move was signing a right-handed pitcher who was originally drafted by the Dodgers back in 2015 but never signed with them at that time. This pitcher had spent time with the Detroit Tigers before now returning to the Dodgers organization. The move makes a lot of sense given their injury situation. Adding a familiar arm who has major league experience provides the Dodgers with more options as they try to navigate the rest of the season. It also shows the front office's willingness to tap into their scouting history and past draft picks to find potential contributors. Meanwhile, the trade deadline is always a hot topic for a team like the Dodgers, who often look to bolster their roster for a playoff push. There has been plenty of speculation about potential trades, especially involving younger players. One name that's come up is Dalton Rushing, the rookie catcher who's currently serving as the backup to Will Smith. Despite rumors, insider reports indicate the Dodgers are unlikely to trade Rushing at the deadline. That's a smart move considering his performance so far. With .273 batting average, 1 home run, and 7 RBIs in just 23 plate appearances, Rushing is showing promise. The Dodgers clearly see him as a valuable long-term asset rather than someone to be moved for short-term gain. Looking at the bigger picture, these roster moves and the handling of players like Ohtani and rushing reveal a team trying to balance competing priorities. On one hand, they want to stay competitive now the Dodgers are a perennial contender, and every season is an opportunity to chase a championship. On the other hand, they understand the importance of planning for the future by developing young talent and protecting key players from injury setbacks. It's a delicate balance that requires careful decision-making and a willingness to accept some short-term pain for long-term gain. Fan reactions have been mixed but generally supportive. Dodgers fans are passionate and want to see their team win, but they also understand the complexities involved in managing injuries and player development. Social media buzz often highlights excitement about Ohtani's return to pitching, but there's also a lot of appreciation for the way he's been contributing offensively during his rehab. The sentiment around young players like Rushing is hopeful, with many fans eager to see him get more opportunities and prove he can be a cornerstone catcher in the future. On the trade front, while Rushing's staying put signals a focus on development, the Dodgers might still look for veteran help to supplement their pitching depth. The trade deadline always brings surprises, and the Dodgers front office is known for making moves that balance immediate needs with future considerations. It's a high-stakes game of chess that fans will be watching closely. In conclusion, the Dodgers' 2025 season is a complex mix of hope, challenge, and strategic decision-making. Injuries have forced the team to lean on depth and experience, while the cautious management of Shohei Ohtani's recovery highlights a forward-thinking approach focused on sustainable success. Young talents like Dalton Rushing add excitement for the future, and the organization's roster moves reflect a commitment to staying competitive now without sacrificing long-term potential. The coming months will be crucial as the Dodgers push toward the postseason and aim to maximize the talents and health of their key players. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Dodgers season and want to stay updated with all the latest sports news, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more in-depth coverage, and drop a comment below with your thoughts on Ohtani's recovery or the team's roster moves. Don't forget to share this video with fellow Dodgers fans who want to stay informed. Thanks for watching.